It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from the 5 Points Brewing Company, and it's a can of 5 Points JUPA, stands in for Juicy Pale Ale, and it's coming in at 5.5% ABV. 330 can. Let's get the beer out into a glass, see what we get. Just throwing beer everywhere. Here we go. I like a pale ale. Juicy, citrusy, grapefruity. Hoping it's all of those flavours I've just mentioned in the beer. We've got something a little bit hazy. 3-finger white head. You can see the haze rolling down the glass. It's an amber colour, light amber coloured beer. Good levels of carbonation. I picked this one up in Tesco as part of their 3 for £5.25 range of beers. Nice 2 fingers of fluffy white head. Let's get the aroma. Yeah, it's got a bit of a real spicy hop about it. A bit like, and I'm just coming out with this one now. I'm just having a bit of fun. Yeah, it's a bit like if you filled a flat cap. You know the British flat caps that are quite fashionable. It's a bit like a bit of a musty old flat cap. You filled it with hops. You've then turned the hat upside down with all the hops in, and it's a bit like smelling hops through maybe an old flat cap. Does that make any sense? So it's juicy, it's grapefruity, orange peel, fleshy blood orange, but it's like that, almost like mustiness going on, almost like. And I think it's this. I think it's the amount of hops they've used in the beer. Maybe some real spicy hops coming through, like peppery, earthy. That's what I'm looking for. Earthy hops. Let's dive in. Cheers. Yeah, very much so. It's an earthy beer. It is definitely an earthy beer. Whether that comes from maybe a little bit of the combination of the malt, the yeast, the hops, it's definitely earthy. There's definitely some tangerine, some lemon, some grapefruit, some pine needle, and then it's like this earthy bitterness on the back end. And I suppose it's each to their own, isn't it? I suppose if you don't mind a slightly earthy beer, then you will like this beer. It's a bit like the old Tatton Brewery. Remember the Tatton Brewery? They had a real distinct flavour about their beers. Tatton Brewery. This brewery, this beer, I've not had much from the 5 Points Brewing Company. I don't even know where they're from. Probably London, I imagine. They got a London feel about them. Yeah, there we go. Hackney, London. Just got this maybe unique flavour in this beer that might be in the rest of their beers. It's one of these breweries where, let's start again. One of these beers where you drink this juicy pale ale and it would be slightly different from the other beers in this brewery's range. I could be completely wrong. I could be barking up the wrong tree here completely. Might be just the can, might be just the batch. I don't know. It's nice. It's a nice beer. A bit of sweetness coming through, biscuitiness, breadiness, a bit of nuttiness. As I mentioned, grapefruit, pine needle, orange peel, clementine. A little bit of bitterness and earthiness on the back end. I think I'm just ready to rate it. I think I feel like I've over dissected the beer. I've kind of pulled it apart too much. It's maybe just time to throw it all back together and make my decision on the rating. Me personally, I like a really clean pale ale, and when the brewery's gone to the point of calling it a juicy pale ale, so I mean, there's in your mind you're thinking you just want a platform, a clean platform for the hops to do their job, the grape, the Simcoe or Mosaic or whatever else they've used. Then just do its job, just give the beer a platform. But when you get a beer that's called a juicy pale ale and it's slightly earthy in the flavour, it's just not quite hitting it for me. So for me, I'm going to give this beer I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. That's a 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10 from Milo Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom! Cheers.